All right, yeah, so we're back. Time to get this show started, and lots of action happening around town. If you're not feeling the carnival, it's in the air. Just reach out, touch it, feel it. Every time on the show, we have an opportunity to showcase a locally produced product. We take that opportunity, and a lady that I've known in the business of media for such a long time. She's a producer, radio personality for over 20 years, and looking all but 16 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, Natacha Jones is here with me this morning.
How are you?
Good to see you.
For having me on Cup of Joe.
When media friends do wonderful things like this, I have to have them and make sure we showcase what is happening.
Thank you. It's so different being on this panel interviewing panel area.
You are on Heartbeat 103.
103.5 FM. Radio for women and the men women.
The radio voice come out in full there. Yeah, so that's been because you were on Ebony for a while. Yeah. You've done
We used to tell our radio program called Every Woman, so it's about interviews with all these interesting people. You get Cup of Joe to come up and do something.
Yes, nice.
But it's really good to be here. It's great to showcase my baby.
So when was this baby born though?
Not only in September.
September of 2017. So just a few months.
It's still in its formative stages.
So let's tell folks what they are seeing in front of us, because it is the product is called Natural Joy, and it's Natural Joy Organics. It's a line of probiotics.
Natural Joy meaning Natacha Jones. Natural Jones.
I did not get that, Natasha.
And the thing is, the word kefir, which it is, means long life. It means happy life in Turkish. Mm-hmm. I just was going through my menopause. And,
is this true story?
True story.
True story?
True story. And I found myself, my skin was looking very sallow, and I wasn't feeling really great. A friend of mine who's an excellent coach, her name is Ilana Nathaniel.
Right.
She makes a really good coconut kefir. So I started buying this thing. And over a period of time, it just got a little bit. She's in Shigona, so I had to be back and forth. So I decided that I was going to buy kefir. And kefir is a little translucent.
I was going to tell you, break it down for us.
Yeah, it's a whitish grain that came from north of Russia many years ago. And in distilled water and fed with the right sugars. I use coconut sugar. This thing produces this probiotic. It's a fizzy drink. It's fermented, and fermented foods adds good bacteria to your gut.
Right.
And you all know that your gut is where everything emanates from. So you can get people who have bad issues with their gut. They have their acid reflux, and they have acne, and they have all these different things. You find that when you put in good bacteria, it starts to be symbiotic with everything else, and it has
a trickle-down effect on everything that operates in your body, kind of thing.
Over 50-something strains of good bacteria.
Right.
And so
probiotics has been around for some time. I don't know if it's just now becoming
really trendy
in the 80s.
And now people are starting to realize that with all the foods that we're eating, GMOs, the dead foods, we're not eating enough living foods. But probiotics can be found in many things. We have kombucha, kefir, you have kimchi, miso, tempeh, which I love.
But all those are available locally though?
Yeah. Tempeh, all these things are available. Ginger beer, fermented foods.
Right.
So you're adding good bacteria
into your system. Yeah. So you've done basically a line and you've injected flavors into these.
I have 2 cold press machines. A cold press meaning that there's no heat added to this process of extracting, the nutrients and the flavors out of the fruit.
Right.
So my thing has been I've been using a lot of seasonal fruits, and right now it's pineapple.
Okay.
Pineapple is so sweet. When you're cutting the pineapple, it's just full and juicy and sticky. So you don't add sugar to these things.
Right.
And the thing about kefir is the kefir grain, it continues to to extract sugars. It actually takes away your sugar cravings too. Huh?
Serious?
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing some green below. So is it that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's all there. And this one is I think this is just plain pineapple.
So let me ask you a question. I mean, you've been involved, as I said, in media for over 2 decades. Do you have a science background? How did this come about? I mean, did you just decide to?
Well, I did a lot of research on it.
Serious?
I think that.
So this is new to you in terms of
It's new to me in terms of now presenting it.
Mm-hmm.
I started making it just a little before while I was experimenting. And this is still, for me, a hobby. I still have it in my home.
Right.
I make this with endless love and care. My kitchen is totally sanitized. Actually, I rebuilt my kitchen to accommodate
this.
And
it actually says on the bottle, handled with love. So
yes,
Natasha is handling the product with love.
I don't talk to anybody when I'm doing this.
Right.
Music is on.
Right.
I have,
You're in your zone.
I am a zone. And I even, I know that I should really start taking it out and getting people involved in my business. But when I go to get my fruit, I go to get my fruit.
Right.
I don't get anybody else. I handpick.
Yeah.
I am very, very careful.
Yeah.
And I want to keep that really great sense.
I just want, as I said, while it's trending and it's trendy, for those viewers who may not know what a probiotic is and the reason for putting it into the system, because as I said, being exposed to it a couple of times, it was a eye-opener for me in terms of why you need it. So I don't know if you could just break down that very quickly as to the importance of putting probiotics into your system.
Well, your gut has a world of different types of bacteria, good and bad.
Right.
The more you put in of good bacteria, it sort of also it counteracts the bad bacteria. The good flora allows things to assimilate in your body a lot better.
Right.
And so you'd find that for me, when I was going through my menopausal experiences.
At 16 though? I mean,
I'm now
wow!
Very happy to be, and I feel good. I feel
you're not 56.
I'll be 57 in a few months.
No, come on, Natacha.
But honestly, I have to give my product.
Yeah.
So I live on it. My daughter, who's 15, she has acne, and she had acne. This has actually helped her. I found a lot of her friends have been now auntie.
Yeah.
The pineapple one.
Right.
It really is, it's a joy to see, for me, to hear my clients tell me how fantastic it is.
No, it's not a good, pleasant tasting thing, is it?
I think you should be the judge of that.
Yeah, let me try, because I've heard people say that it goes down a little rough.
I know that people don't like it. I put a lot more fruit juice into it.
Right.
And also, as I said, it's cold pressed, so the fruit juice, it doesn't lose its nutritive value.
All right, so let's taste. And this is the pineapple one?
Pine and ginger.
And give me the list of flavors while I taste the pine.
So I've done pine and guava, pine and ginger turmeric.
Right.
I've done lemon and ginger. Over the Christmas, I did a sorrel.
Right, serious.
A sorrel sparkle, which was a Christmas sparkle, because I found that the sorrel needed a little more sweet. So I added the pineapple, and I added pears, all the things that I thought that Christmas
represents.
Yeah. Try to replicate it in the drink. I've done watermelon and basil watermelon. What do you think?
So let me ask another question for the viewers quickly. So how do you drink this, like a bottle of this, or do you drink like little portions of this?
Well, when people start, this is a 12-ounce bottle.
Right.
You find people would probably say they'll take 4 ounces
at a time. Okay, so that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. For me, I reached the point where I would drink a bottle.
You will drink a bottle, and how often?
But the thing about it is, that's the problem. When you make your own thing and you sell it, you find that you don't have enough for yourself. You say a shoemaker's trying to wear shoes.
Yeah.
So I do ever have enough for me.
But how much?
Carnival time I'm playing mass.
Right.
I increased my production.
But what would you advise for your clients, for folks who want to start putting it into their systems? How?
To just come by.
Daily?
Just daily, 4 ounces. After a while, you don't need to have it daily,
Okay.
But I like the feeling
Right,
I get.
right,
I
okay.
take it before I go to take a workout.
Right, that kind of thing. It puts back a little energy into your system and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I see the difference in my skin.
Yeah.
So I like it, and I sell it in a few outlets right now. And
Where is it available now? Can you see?
Henderson's Kitchen.
Right, Henderson's.
Across Patisserie, a place called Almighty Tea Shop on DeVrite Street.
Right.
Just small until
until you blossom and you grow.
I've been experimenting with things like sauerkraut, trying to make other fermented products.
Yeah. So you experimenting with flavors as you go along as well.
Yes.
Natasha Jones, check it out. Natural Joy, NG.
Natural Joy, powered by nature, handled with love.
Handled with love. NG Natural Joy, NG Natasha Jones.
Thank you.
That's so fantastic.
Good
Good health. Probiotics, get her line, check them out, guys. I want to thank her for passing through this morning. Lots more to come on the show. There's a fizz. There's a fizz.
It's a nice.
There's a fizz. There's a nice fizz. 4 ounces a day?
Four.
I'll start with that. Come on back, TNT. Cup of Joe continues right after this.